Hi, my name is Nienke and today I want a holographic fringe and color the rest of my hair copper orange.
Yeah,
Yes.
nice. And will you turn so they can see how your hair is now? It's a long time since you done it.
Yes, it's 1.5 years ago.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you too.
You too.
You too.
Hello friends on YouTube. Gonna do our hair again. Now this will be a tutorial in autumn colors but also in spring colors. So it will be a combination in the front to have spring feeling because it's lighting up and then get a nice soft colors in it. And the rest will be nice orange colored. So start with pinning up her hair. She has some dreads in her hair with relations to memory she has, so we leave them in the hair. First I start with protection, then I start with cutting, then coloring, but that you see in the video. Although it is long hair, I use always paper. This holds also the capes nice clean. Gonna work with hot razor, because I like to seal the ends. Open the hair, start by looking for the fringe. Of course I can pin the long hair aside. And the fringe is growing back a lot because you can see what her fringe was. And I start by taking it up to the line of the holy bone. Kijk mooi hè, de holy bone.
The holy bone.
Holy bone. To the holy bone.
To the holy bone.
Do you eat holy bones? No, I do not.
Only kidney bones.
Kidney bones. Parting is very important. And of course I take on this side less. This I'm gonna wet, then cut it. Wet in the hair. Okay, now she wants to travel up in the corners. So now I take the hair over the center. I take the fringe. Take this hair to this side. Pull it on the line where I want to cut it. Take it real down. This knife is 190 degrees Celsius, so it's a lot. Watch at the natural lines and working out the fringe. Knowing the hair is wet, so it pulls up a bit. And you can hear the hissing in between. Go to the other side. Do the same on this side. Take all the hairs to the side. Watch at the holy bone. Pull the hairs near to the skin. And the nice thing of working with a hot razor is that the hairs you take off don't irritate the skin because the ends are sealed and normally cut with a scissor they can irritate the skin. That's why there was a time when all the girls had their pimples under the pony or under the fringe or under the bang. So then it went out of the fashion, but now it's back. And the best thing is to do this with a hot tool. This part will be bleached and then in parts colored in. Free longer hair. It's soft brush because I know there are some dreads in it. So I have to take care of that. En de achterkant heb je iets in laagjes, hè?
Ja.
Klein beetje. In the meantime, we also talk Dutch to each other because we're from Holland. So we do that in Holland, talking Dutch to each other. Now she wants to stay in the length almost what she has, but there's a lot of dry hair.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit layering in the hairs. So first I wet it again, then I turn around, start in the center and decide which length I'm going, because you can see by bending of the hair that the part where the hair is really bad, that has to come off. Then she has new fresh hair again.
Ik heb geen idee.
Oh, nou we hebben ZenTV.
Oh,
Wat iets met zit.
ja.
Je haren niet eens opnemen.
Halverwege.
Ja, nee, maar je hebt dat lust altijd, hè, dat spul.
Ja, ja. Ja, als het zeg maar niet bij één gedeelte
Nee.
hoort, dan knip ik ook een haartje los hoor.
Ja, trekken, dan gaat het alleen maar pijn doen.
Ja. Ik heb geen idee.
Oh, nou we hebben ZenTV.
Oh,
Wat iets met zit.
ja.
Je haren niet eens opnemen.
Halverwege.
Ja, nee, maar je hebt dat lust altijd, hè, dat spul.
Ja, ja. Ja, als het zeg maar niet bij één gedeelte
Nee.
hoort, dan knip ik ook een haartje los hoor.
Ja, trekken, dan gaat het alleen maar pijn doen.
Ja. Ja, bij mijn vriend is het helemaal erg. Die hele kruin zit volgebred aan elkaar.
Nou, fijn.
Ja, ik ben zijn kapper.
Ja, zal. Zo goed.
Ja.
There's the first thread, you can see the thread. Take the hairs down. Pull till I can feel the resistance of the hair. Take the hair real straight down and make my first line. Knowing she wants some layering in it, so I start also by the first layer to the side. And do this also on the part where the thread is. The nice thing of the hot razor is you don't have to force anything. Ik moet zo'n flap opzij hangen, want ik zit de hele tijd hier aan die flap vast te prikken. Dat is irritant. Ja, die zit on die hele dingetje. Pull the hairs down again. Start in the center. And then just play with hairs. Take it to the side. See the underlaying line. So I can see this line. And I'm working on it. Stay on this side. Get to fight again with one of the dreadlocks. It's a real struggle sometimes because
Yeah.
they are made by friends, so they have all their own character.
Yeah.
Also parting lines. Wet hair again. Start in the center. Take it on the line of cutting. And just go wiggling to the side. The nice thing is, by working with this tool, she don't have to cut her hair for more than a half year, because now, when the summer starts, she has to cut her hair. But then it will be wonderful, because it's natural colored hair, so there's no color in her hair. So I can also nurse it with coloring. Tot hier.
Oh, wow.
Het is dit dode stuk weer kwijt. Dit.
Ja.
Dat is echt zo dood als een pier. Je hebt dadelijk weer echt super lekker haar. En nog steeds wel lang, hoor. Zeker omdat je nou een pony hebt. Dan lijkt het veel langer.
Ik zag een paar haarvliegen. Wow.
Ja, dat is dat onderste stukje. Connect the side to it. And I don't create hard lines with it, because otherwise I would take the TCC1 haircut of Jaguar then I can create hard lines. I want that playable effect into the lines, so no hard lines. Turn a bit so I can do the other side. Kijk waar die dread was zit. After I'm finding the dread, because you can see the dread is not the way I would like it, but it's most times with dreads and hairdressers. It's not the best combination. But she is an artist, so she loves to have this kind of crazy stuff. First take the hairs on the line where I decided the length, and then travel to the side. Same way, just go up. Watch every time if the skull is still standing straight up. It's very important, of course. And I still can control it by the sides. You know that this side travels up a little bit more. Not much, about half centimeter. Je hebt wel een mooie haarschap.
Dankjewel.
Goed verzorgd al de laatste tijd. Was ook wel eens minder goed.
Ja.
Going to the last part. Start on the side. Take off first apart, because then I can see better what I'm doing. This will go to the front. They are similar, so this part is thicker, and maybe because there's a thread more to the back and here more to the front, but that doesn't matter. So I take now the hairs to the front and do some front layering in it, and not more than that, just a little bit. Hello, love.
Hey. Wow, fresh length.
Ja. Het is echt mooi hoor. Het ziet veel beter uit.
Ja, ik was er eigenlijk stiekem al een beetje aan het spelen met half lang haar.
Dat is veel mooier dadelijk. Echt veel gezonder. Take the front. Now you don't want much layering in it, because because the back has to be strong also. So I just go up, watch at the natural lines, and take the first line, and that's from the back of the ears, just gently down to the line where I cut at the length. It's the only thing I do. Go once over it. And the wonderful thing is that I'm certain that I then cut all the hairs. Take the hairs to the front again. And here I make some playable effect. So I have a nice soft line when it falls to the front. Do this also on the other side. Part again on the back of the ears. Take the hairs to the front. Wet the ends. Most important when you work with a hot tool, that your hair is a bit wet. Watch where the lines are, watch at the lines of a beautiful skull. Travel to the line of the length. And here is the dread one. That makes this part.
So
no, you're not have to be sorry. I really love diversity. And I love challenges. This part will only do with the tip. To get the same effect as on the other side. Don't have to be a straight line, but just a soft, playable line. So now I can make her a color. Start applying color. Put on the protection, of course, of coloring. And I start with the copper color. It's a Lacme color, and it's a 749 and an 849. This is created with 3% as 10 volume, so I don't have hard lines in her hair. Start applying this on the back. And take also the thread with it.
Oh, de kraal, de biet kan komen.
Oh, die kan eraf, ja. Dat wist ik niet. And this is a really nice color for this time of years. Because in autumn the sun goes deeper, and then the color of the light is more yellow, and then tones with reddish and yellow colors in it really look very healthy and shiny.
Nice.
And cold colors are best in summertime and spring. But we make a combination because the front I have to bleach to make her color wash and then get the new colors in, so we have a combination of that. Of course I do so all her hair. Ik kan zo even uitzetten. Heeft helemaal geen zin om hier naar te kijken. Kleuren zijn. Het is echt niet spannend. Jawel, dadelijk bij jouw blonde voorkantje.
Ja, ja.
Dat is wel spannend voor ze. Dan moet helemaal een laag opbouwen. Now I color her hair. I turn her a bit so you can see. Oh, she goes the other way around. We're not dancing, and not dancing partners. But this is the parting. Then I take a plastic foil, lay it on the line of coloring. And now I have to work with the bleach. In the bleach I only can set in one time because it's very important to do it like this. Then I take an ultra fine carton wick, lay this on the parting line so I'm certain that there's no bleach getting in the back on the orange color, and then I lay the hairs over the carton wick. This bleach I made with 6% as 20 volume, put in step 1 of glint line, and then with the nursing afterwards I put in step 2. So I try to damage control everything and stay in the most healthiest hair she can have. This is also the part where I decide how long the color is on, because I have to work till this is light enough to get that nice transparent colors into her hair. Do the same on the other side, of course. And from the back I take the plastic foil over on the bleach. Don't need to cover it up more because this can work like this. We'll be back and then I'll tell you how long it took to get this into the light colors. This normally about 20-25 minutes without heat, and you can already see that it's becoming very nice orange colored. So we'll be back. Back from coloring. So now I start with all the colors that's going beneath it and in a flow. So I have to part the hairs over the first line, start in the underline, pin that hair away, take a plastic foil and put a little bit gel on the line because that glue on the head. Put a little bit gel on the plastic foil, and this I apply on the chin so I have some protection with coloring. And my first line to work on. I'll work with Alum Play. Start with dark colors. They really smell very, very nice. Take them on a brush, make sure there's not too much on it, and set them into the lines just a little bit. So I get a glow effect on it and travel out on the ends. And then I have to find a combination of colors. So on this color, it's very nice to work with a greenish color. You can work with different colors and different lines. You don't have to be similar to each other. So it can be a difference between colors. So one part more, one part less, another part. Take again a new foil, take a little bit gel and set it on the line. Take a new line on it, about a half centimeter. Vieze vingertje maar zo. Een gelvingertje. Lay the hairs again on the foil. What I told you, I take a greenish color, but an ultra soft one on this line. So the contrast between the colors is very nice. And so I do different layerings of colors. And don't put them all on the video because it can be very boring. So you know I did this. Now I have the last color on my hair, so I now have to wait till this is ready, but this will only take 15 minutes and then rinse it out and then we're back. Now we're back from rinsing out the colors, so now I can dry hair. First thing I'm going to do is applying some leave-in conditioner of Glint. And I'm certain that I cannot dry the dreads because there's that's complicated that I cannot dry that. But I'll certainly dry a hair, so you can see that. Starting in the front and then work my way to the back. You first can see how the fringe is. Die geel zijn fanatiek.
Wat zei je?
Die geel zijn fanatiek, maar zie je als het droog wordt, dan zie je dat die andere kleur wit is.
Ja.
Dan zie je die geel en dan zie je die witte ernaast liggen. En die oranje is ook super cute. Ja, we hebben de brood nog weer.
Ja, wauw. Ik ben heel erg aan het kijken wat er ontstaat nu. Wow. Transformatie.
Nou, leuk is dat, hè?
Pas echt bij mijn schilderijen.
Wat zei je?
Pas echt bij mijn schilderijen.
Ja, dat zal. Ik denk inderdaad dat dit wel jij bent. Dit is toch echt jou. Jouw kleurtjes, jouw ding. Dus kijk hoe leuk die is.
Wow.
And I start on the back, but then I don't set on video because it takes that long time. But certainly we'll be back to the end result.
Deze kappersdinges, het lijkt op mijn oude bomberjak. Maar ik ben die kwijtgeraakt, maar het ziet, deze kleur wat super.
Plastic fantastic.
Ja, plastic fantastic.
Ja, dat is borstel, hè? Die doe ik ook nog mee. Now, so far blow drying. So now I take a nice glowing product. just to give it that extra glow. It's a Brazilian product of Glint. Caribbeans. It's not the easiest thing to do with all the threads between
No.
it, but we managed. Now, I thank you for watching. I thank her for being my model. We had a wonderful time together.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for watching. She will certainly turn to show you the end result. Till next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Draaien.
Yeah. And how does your hair feel?
Super soft, super smooth.
Yeah, feminine.
Yeah. Also, really, what's the word? Stoer?
Stoer.
Tough.
Strong.
Strong.
Yeah.
Tough.
Tough.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for modeling.
Thank you too.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Nienke, and today I want a holographic fringe and color the rest of my hair copper orange.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. And will you turn so they can see how your hair is now? It's a long time since you modeled.
Yes, it's 1.5 years ago.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you too.
You too.
You too.